Your hearts were hardened and became as rocks, and so on. This is now his presentation of the wilderness experience. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Have you no sense? Line 76. Are you 77? Unaware that Allah knoweth what you keep hidden? There we go. Now there are hidden passages in scriptures. And you Jews are lying. Your Jews are lying because you've got things hidden that you haven't told people about. And this is the Medina period. What are they lying about? Well, in his view, I think it doesn't, not said completely and straightforward here, but basically they haven't told the people about his coming. They haven't told the people that he was supposed to come. And that's basically what the issue is. Among them are unlettered folk who know the scripture only from hearsay, you see. There's an attack on the unlettered folk. He sounds like he knows the scripture better than them. He sounds like he is lettered there. You see? Those people are dumb. They don't know anything. You see, they're ignorant people. They only know the scripture from hearsay. They've neither heard it or read it, you see, but I have heard it or read it. I never saw that before, but there you are. You see, there are dumbos who only know the scripture from hearsay. He doesn't put himself in that category, does he? Huh? Anyone disagree with that? I'm not saying that proves anything, but does he put himself in the category of unlettered folk who only know the scripture from hearsay? No. He knows it better than that, as he says. And therefore, woe to those who write scripture with their own hands and say this is from Allah, when it's not. These liars and cheats and scoundrels who think they're writing from Allah but are not. I know better than they know. And they purchase a small gain therewith. Woe unto them for what their hands have written, and woe unto them for what they will earn, because they're going to get a what? A painful doom because of this kind of lying. Am I characterizing this correctly? I think perfectly correct, for the most part. Again, who's talking here, the angel or Muhammad? I think pretty much we can think this is Muhammad's own voice here. If you think otherwise, please, you feel free to do so. But I don't see, I'm not, angels usually, I've not spoken to many angels, so I can't tell you how they usually speak. But in any case, this sounds pretty human to me. He's angry, isn't he? He's upset. He thinks that they're cheating. Someone's cheating. And it's the Jews in Medina that he's upset about. And the fire punishment will not touch us. They say, you say. Do you know what the covenant is? If you break the covenant, that's in the scrolls. The breakers of the covenant are going to get fire. 81. Fire they will abide therein. But for you who believe and do good works, there it is, 82. Believe and do good works, letter of James. Works and faith working together. You will have gardens under which rivers flow. Back to the covenant. Okay, children of Israel. Is he worried about Christians here? He's not even interested in Christians here. There's no Christians in Medina to speak of that he's concerned about. It's just him and the Israelites, tribes, that he's arguing. Look, children of Israel, let me just quote your scripture to you. We made a covenant with you, saying, be good to parents, worship none save Allah, orphans, speak kindly to mankind, pay the poor due, but ye backslid. You were backsliders. That's in the scrolls, isn't it? Over and over again in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And we made a covenant, shed no blood. You see, he's not like, basically, except for that one thing from Christian scripture about killing all the prophets. His argument is the fact of backsliding. Etc., etc. Yet ye slay each other, drive out party of your people from their homes. Now, I don't know what he's talking about here. It seems like some recent experience that he knows about. You only believe part of the scripture and not the whole anyway. That's his argument. Your punishment, 86, will not be light. We gave Moses, 87, the scripture. What's the scripture we gave Moses? The Torah in Islam. Torah. So Moses, you see, Moses is pretty uppermost in this surah, isn't he? He's pretty, I mean, who basically, aside from Adam, who's he mentioned? Just Moses. He's really into the story of Moses. Yeah.
Who's the Torah?
The Torah of Moses. So Islam is called Torah. Anyway, Moses anyway, we made a covenant with you. Let's see. We gave Moses the scripture and a train of messengers. Then he mentions Jesus. And we gave you Jesus, son of Mary.